So my memory just went on my phone, so I've got to do part 2. But you can, to mix the nutrients, you can pour that into there, and then pour that back in, and then pour that back in. It just mixes them. See what I mean? Gives them like an equal mix. So I'll just put some superphosphate in. The camera just stabilises. I'm going to mix that in. Now I'm going to put some magnesium salts. Just a little bit. So these are 70 litre pots as well. So what you could just do is put 2 handfuls, or I'd put 3 handfuls of that in there. I'd put 2 handfuls of that. Handful of that in there, and then 2 handfuls of that, the superphosphate. Yeah, and then 2 handfuls of that, and just mix it all in. And what I used to have as well, I used to have a thing, it was volcanic rock from B&Q, and I used to mix that in, throw like a handful of that in. See, and then obviously you could mix it to it, say like you wanted to increase the drainage, you could put like a bit of perlite in. Perlite is synthetic as well. That's the only reason why you don't really need it, but you could have vermiculite in as well, you know, to increase good water absorption. You can have your little cuttings in vermiculite. It is good. It's good. When I had vermiculite and perlite in my soil, it was just dead fluffy. And what perlite does as well, it helps with insulation of the roots, so it keeps the pot warm as well. You see what I'm saying? You know, if you keep the roots warm, you know, don't forget water's like acts as insulation as well. So if the water's warm in the plants, and there's a lot of the plants held up by water. I know there's a lot of cellulose and stuff, cellulose and lignin, hemocellulose, but that's in more of a tree. A lot of more cellulose in a plant. And the water acts as insulation, and it keeps it up, you know, the tree upright, or the plant upright, sorry. You know, so if the water's warm, you know, it'll just help with the whole circulation and metabolism of the plant, basically. And that's why you want the root, basically you want the pot warm, is what I'm saying. You know, kept insulated. You don't want to heat up too much, like on a slow roast or something. You know, in the summer, where it's just cooking. But look, you don't want to go, and then what, as I was saying, all I'm doing now is just mixing, just literally mixing that back in, and you can see the ratio. So it's not much. It's not like, you know, there's loads of. See what I mean? There's only just a couple of little dots, and that just shows the ratio. You don't want too much. Obviously, I've not got a science laboratory, and I haven't properly like measured, and I've not got it on a conveyor belt where I can measure out the recipe. See what I'm saying? You know, I've had to do it all by just, I guess, basically like a lucky dip. You know, fingers crossed, and it's all worked out. It has, honestly. You know, but as I say, you can. I've seen it on one plant before where I've put too much nutrients in, and it's just been green all the way through the flowering stage, and I was trying to flush it out and it just wouldn't flush out unless I repotted it. I couldn't even strip it from the medium, purely because once it's in there, isn't it? So then what I'll do, obviously, as I said, it's the lime you want to about in these pots, or 70 litre pots. I'd say about 5 handfuls of lime, 4 handfuls of lime. You know. But I'm just gonna get the soil mix first, and then obviously I'll put the plants in. I'll come back and show you the plants in a minute.